I'm ready. You guys ready to play some D&D?
Yeah, I'm just changing up this category, and they're gonna do an invite to the stream together, and then we are good.
All right, we'll do the invite first, and then I'll start the music. I'll be good. Point is, I want to kill my players. Welcome, everybody! Welcome into episode 7 of... Oh, what?
I said
hype. Oh.
Hype!
Welcome in, everybody! Welcome to episode 7. Those are the things is goddamn death. What is death, knights, mimics, and pain? Welcome to episode 7. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Today we have with us the usual regular role, which is to say Red Claw, Dora Buddy, and Radical Mari. Today, Red, let's go to the list as usual. Let's talk about who you are, who you play, and a fantastical fact, a fantastical 4 fact about your character. Red, you first. Actually, no, fuck you, Red. Mari, you're first.
Okay,
we're gonna pivot. We're gonna pivot this time.
No, I don't want to go first.
That's
Save
not
the best for last.
That's not how we do things here, Mari.
Damn it! I can't get away with as much shit if I go first.
I know.
Too bad, you have to.
You have to.
The DM demands it.
All right. Hi, I'm Radical Mari, and I play Mary Sue, a fantastical warlock with nothing to lose, I guess. Fun fact about Mary Sue is that he is he's very strict on his morning routine, and he learned a lot of it from a older cousin of his when he was young. So his older cousin, you guys don't care, you're not really curious at all about this.
Go ahead.
Yay! Well, listen, he's the kind of guy that he likes dressing up as a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it, and he's wearing so much eyeliner that it's going down his face, and he's wearing black lipstick. He doesn't have glasses anymore, and now he has red contact lenses just like Draco's, and there's no scar on his forehead anymore. He had manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent and looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl so I can't get one, you sicko. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. It's all right. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me vampire these days, he grumbles. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood.
I'm fucking crashing out.
I'm a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah! I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me. I could keep going. I mean,
are we done? I blacked out. Oh, wrong button, help! Okay. I blacked out. Anyways, Dora, your turn.
Hi,
my eyes glazed over.
Hi, everybody. I'm Adora Buddy. I play the character Jamila Jara, a level 3 wizard. I want to read this YouTube comment here real fast about Radical Mari from my YouTube comment section. This YouTube commenter 2 hours ago stated, I fully agree with Blue Squid Woman. Spit is far less gross than all other bodily fluids, except maybe the genitalic ones. Thank you.
That's not a fantastical fact! What are you doing?
I mean, I was right, so.
Yeah, you were right. No, I just wanted to... Oh, a fact? So, fun fact, hot singles are, in fact, in Karnrook's area, and it is my flaming sphere that's just in there.
I need a lore fact about you before I punch you in the ovaries. One more time?
Oh, okay, understood. An actual lore fact.
An actual lore fact.
Well, so you see, I am what we like to call a fire genasi, so the curtains do match the drapes. So
you did it already! Wait, I remember that fact! I remember it! Nice try! Nice try! That's in my lore book. Try again.
God damn
Wait,
it.
are you writing down the lore for everybody?
Mari.
Even me? Are you writing down my lore that my cousin is Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Even you.
And that his name is Vampire Potter from now on?
Yeah. Anyways, come on, Dora. What do you got?
Oh my god.
Do you need a pass while Red does his turn?
All
right, Red, tell us about you while Dora waits for her fact.
Dang it!
Come on!
I thought I had more time. I'm eating chicken.
Oh my god.
I can just go back into detail about my character.
No.
Author's note. Well, okay, you guys. I'm only
Red,
writing this because I got 5 good
my name is Red
revival.
Claw. I am the player for Karnrook. I'm a lizardfolk barbarian, and he recently learned this. Actually, literally last session. Karnrook does not like classical music.
Oh. Really? What's he think about that?
I'll be real. It did not feel good on his ears.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's so
That's something. Thank you, Red, for playing the game. And Adora, do you want to try again? Do you want to try again, Adora?
Yeah, no problem. Jamila has a fun tick where if she has access to matches, she'll start lighting them on herself.
That's actually
All right.
really funny.
See, that's fun. I like that. See, it was not so bad.
Well,
All
I say
right.
nice things about them when they tell their lore, and when I open up and talk about my backstory, you tell me I'm a piece of shit and that I need to delete my account.
Also, in the bedroom, she'll use the matches as like a little party trick.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey.
Good for her.
Sweet.
So, who told the recap last week?
I think it was Mari.
Me.
Oh no, it's you.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, I got.
So
I
who's
have like
turn-
2 points. Yeah, I have 2
So
points.
it is going to
currently.
be Mari's turn then, yes?
Yippee!
Mari, recap us.
Picture this.
Okay.
The Fantastical Four and a dragon are slinking through an abandoned catacomb,
Right.
face to face with the greatest threats known to man, beast, and all in between. First, a golem who's inexplicably very good at chess.
I'd say so, yeah.
Then, a group of phantoms who only wanted to dance macabre. Finally, a room with another giant creature absolutely beating the shit out of Karn Rook. And you would think to yourself, how on earth could he possibly help that situation? And Jamila thought, I know, fire.
Excuse
and it
me.
did not help.
Excuse me. That fire was meant to open a door, not go into that room. She has no idea where that fireball is. She's just kind of like she's just concentrating on it.
If it isn't the results, the consequences of our actions. Anyway.
Well.
And then our Freerin, Vares is her name, not Freerin.
It's our fear.
I was gonna say that is a different character from a different franchise that we legally.
To be
do
fair,
not
she was
own.
described
that
as
was the
werewolf
comparison.
Freerin. She was described as
She
werewolf
was
Freerin
described
at
as
one point.
Freerin with bigger tits, and I was like, and that's what stuck with me. Not the name Vares, it was Freerin with big tits.
Not me looking up artwork
not
of
have-
Freerin with bigger
doesn't have-
tits right now for no particular reason.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Anyways, you're
But
saying.
yeah, no, she's being eaten by a mimic right now, so that's kind of where Jamila's attention is, and as a result, mine as well, because I'm just a little sheep. Oh, and we lost our dude. I don't know where he went.
What dude's
Greg.
that?
Why
Greg
the
Man.
fuck did it do that? Ew.
All right, well, that's as good as here. You can have one hero point, I guess. That's as good as a recap as possible.
Also,
Beating the
question.
shit out of me is a strong term. Yes, I have taken a lot
Yeah.
of damage, but I also
Yes.
literally blew up this dude's arm.
Yes, you
Yes.
did, and that was pretty fucking metal.
Your question, Mari?
I don't know. I feel like I could use a little bit more praise for my hard work and recounting all the details from last week's campaign. Maybe a pat on the head or a good job.
Also, Google image search did not really require me to do much hard work there.
Please, Dungeon Daddy.
What did you do?
So we're gonna start this game here in.
Let's actually look at the name.
We're gonna start over here at the Karn Rook 1v1.
Okay.
Karn, you are currently facing a bit of a tense situation with this Death Knight, this creature who continuously just says things akin to "I must protect this chest," as you have this bit of a 1v1. We're gonna start with this. I believe he attacked first, if initiative is to be believed.
One sec. I'm gonna scroll up because I think it saves the initiative. It saved the initiative. So let me. Yeah, no, Karn. Unless he rolled less than a 7.
I don't think he did. So, he's going to attack you. We've got here a Bad's first roll with a total of 12. Does that hit?
Missed. That misses.
That is his one attack. He's only able to one-hand this weapon. Karn Rook, it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, if he ends his turn, he takes damage from the flaming sphere.
Oh, how much?
We'll find out.
Okay.
Make sure to do a dex save and see if it's half or not.
Okay, dex save incoming.
Do I
Hey-ya!
also have to do the dex save at the end of my turn
in turn.
too?
Yes. Yes, you
Does a 16 get there?
yes, you'll take half damage.
Okay, roll damage.
I'm going to assume I take full damage with a 4.
Yes, you will take full damage. However, it will 9 damage to the
So, is it half run, a down, or up?
round down, so 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah,
32.
your flaming sphere has officially done more damage to me than him.
Well, it's don't worry about it. I got a solution to this problem.
Oh, you don't have it? Oh, okay.
Karnrook, it is your turn. As more of the armor flakes away from this Death Knight, its ever movements kind of slowing as it takes more and more damage. It is your up.
Okay, I am going to attempt to hit him one more time.
Yeah.
That is not
roll those bones.
That was not what I was trying to click. D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond, you good? D&D Beyond? Sorry.
D&D Beyond!
D&D Beyond!
Please!
Does a 12 hit him?
It does not. The
Okay.
Death Knight parries your attack effortlessly.
Okay. I am going to, because I see that this sphere keeps literally exploding.
Yeah.
Like every 6 seconds. I am going to kind of like tackle crash through the door to get it.
If you're trying to crash the door, you'll take an attack opportunity.
I'm fine with that.
All right. He will attack you as you try to crash the door.
Okay.
Does a 10 will miss, I imagine.
Yeah, 10 misses.
So you will make a strength check against the door.
Okie dokie. 18.
An 18. Roll damage against the door because despite what you might think, this door is locked.
So what would that fall under? Unarmed? Unarmed strike?
Yeah, it'd be unarmed strike. Yeah. So it'd be a D4 plus your strength, I believe.
So my unarmed strike is actually just a base 3, apparently.
Oh, all right. The door will take a solid 3 damage as you charge into it. Does not buckle, but does a sizable chunk to the otherwise sturdy frame.
Oh boy. Okay.
And then you will take the damage from Jamila's order.
Yep. Let me
Does
roll.
the door have a
There's
turn
actually-
and take damage from the ball?
Does the what?
Does the door take damage
It's
from the
not
ball?
within 5. It's not within 5 feet.
It's not within 5 feet of it. It's within 10.
Oh, okay.
You know, I actually appreciate it because, like, thanks for putting a death orbit there because I did not think that we'd be in a situation where this would work out for me.
Yeah, no, literally, I had this thing on the ropes, and literally now it's the orb that's probably gonna take me out.
Well, we have to get to my turn. I have a plan that is unrelated to the orb, so we just have to be my turn.
So through the initiative,
So let me-
we're actually gonna go back over.
I gotta roll dex.
Oh, yeah, roll those decks.
So dirty 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're safe.
You're
You're
safe.
safe.
It's half damage.
Yeah, half damage.
So then what's the
Which
damage?
would be,
Yeah.
yeah, I got you. Roll low. Roll low. 2 damage.
Okay.
Very fortunate.
Then it's gonna pivot over to Jamila. Jamila, it will be your turn. What is your plan?
All right, so I see currently a mimic trying to
devouring what appears to be an elven woman. Yes.
I go shit, and I immediately start pulling forth a feather, and I start to wave it in the air as I cast Tasha's hideous laughter at the mimic to try and attempt to make it to go prone. So it'll be a Wisdom 14 saving throw, and I will be dropping the orb by taking this as my concentration.
Sure. It rolled a 16 in total.
Okay, that unfortunately means the spell fails. So, unfortunately.
Wait, question. Is for you, Adora, is the flaming sphere concentration?
Yes, that's why I'm saying. I literally dropped the sphere. That's why I was gonna try to drop. I'm trying to get her not to be prone anymore.
You're free, Red!
Thank God! Oh my goodness!
All right. Anything else you want to do there, Jamila?
Let me see. I would have used my bonus action to move the orb first, but unfortunately I can't see it, so it feels kind of metagamey to be like, oh yes, I know
it would be metagamey, yes.
So I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna have it dispel like I did like that. So no, I don't have any other bonus action options. So I'm just gonna stay back and just look at. I'm gonna look at Mary Sue and be like, "Help! We need to get her out of there. Do something, Mary."
Yes, I agree. I would love to do something. If I'm aiming a spell at the mimic, am I like also potentially going to be attacking Varys?
I don't know.
Why do you think I'm trying to get? I'm trying to get a hideous laughter. I'm trying to make her drop it. I'm trying to make it because that would make her go prone. That would make her go prone.
That's a handsome question. I don't know.
I'm just have bad news for you, Dora. I don't have any like good. Well, actually, I do have an Eldritch Blast, and that uses a specific target. So I guess I could try to do that.
You could try, sure.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that response.
What response?
All right. Sorry, Dora. Eldritch.
During Pride Month, this is crazy.
Listen,
Go ahead and roll it.
I
Roll
also
that
have
blast.
Spare the Dying, so if she lives, then I can spare her. Normal roll. 19.
Ooh, with the 19, you will hit the mimic. Go ahead and roll damage.
9. Okay, and I add my charisma modifier. Wheels wheel. Hold on.
Okay. Ooh.
So that's 7 plus 5, so 12 damage.
It will take 12 damage as it kind of recoils, goes, and as it does that, you kind of see the elven woman go a little bit deeper into its mouth.
Oh,
God damn it.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't know what else I can do. So I guess that's my turn.
Okay, back to Karn Rook. Karn, you're gonna be attacked. Is that okay?
I mean, do I
Yippee, too bad!
well, shit, I was gonna ask if he would not.
Unfortunately, an 8 will probably also whiff. Good God, this guy's rolling low.
Yeah.
As he goes, I leave this place, never return.
So it's my turn?
Yeah.
Alright, he is... Oddly enough, Karn's own instincts are like, wait, he went from I'm going to kill you to get out of here. So like, oh, you're hurt. He's gonna swing again.
All right, fair
Son
enough.
of a bitch. It was almost a 16 and then it flipped to a 6. I hate you, D&D Beyond. You
The
whore.
tickling party continues.
It really is just a tickling party. We are both not doing well. Yeah, no, I'm
I have a feather.
It's true. If there's nothing else, Red,
One
or
second.
Karn Rook rather.
Do I have anything else? I don't think there's anything else I can do, but I'm just gonna triple check. No, that doesn't. Yeah, no, that's all I can do. I'm done.
Back to Jamila. Jamila, it appears this elven woman is being devoured even further.
I'm going to do it.
Again!
As I try to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter once
right.
more. Roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
11.
That fails.
So what happens next?
So, I think I just shared it. I didn't share it. Hold
No,
on.
go ahead and share it. I will read it to the audience. What Tasha's little. So Tasha's little laughter. A creature of choice can see within range, perceives everything as hilariously funny, and falls to a fit of laughter if the spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom to throw a fellow prone. Let me actually verify, because I'm curious.
I don't think incapacitated things can swallow. I'm just gonna be honest here.
I'm gonna roll a he who funny dice. I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay, that's really funny. I failed. Okay, so you make the mimic laugh. Its chest opens up completely, and as it does, it starts to choke on the elven woman. So now it's in a fit of. It is now choking actively in this fit of laughter in its meal, and it is shaking violently as she goes in and out of this thing's mouth, trying to either be thrown up. She is being ragdolled.
Mary, grab a leg.
Okay, I do.
Do you also want to grab a leg? You guys can work together on this if you want to.
100.
Yeah, if we can. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Both of you make a strength check against the mimic.
Oh dear.
Okay. Strength check, not athletics.
I'll let either. That's fine. Athletics works here.
They're the same. They're the same anyway for me.
Yeah. That's fine.
10.
19.
Ooh.
That's the
Oh,
best
all
I've
right.
ever
Let me
rolled.
go ahead and roll. It's gonna roll with disadvantage because it's choking. It rolled really high. Okay, so the both of you are gonna be you pull her out a little bit, but now it's a wrestling match. If Mary Sue, on your turn, if you want to try again, you can.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my action to try and pull again. Are you
Okay.
gonna help me, Jamila?
Yep.
Do it again.
I'm allowed to.
It actually rolled really good. Oh,
Oh, I got a 19 again.
wow.
Oh, nice. I'll still roll just in case because you never know.
What'd you roll, Jamila?
I rolled a
Ooh.
17.
Hey!
Again, disadvantage on the mimic because it's choking out. And it rolled good, but not good enough. You were able to rip free the elven woman from the mimic. The mimic's just like coughing up fluid and stuff. And seems incapacitated, and so is she. She is worse for wear. She's bitten up, she is bleeding, and she's
While I
unconscious.
have her in my hands, I'm just gonna cast Spare the Dying for her.
Sure. You, which does typically the creature 0 hit points. That creature becomes stable. You see her wounds more or less seal up, but she is still unconscious as she is now free of the mimic's grasp.
There you go. I've done my part.
Thank
Can
you.
we kill this mimic now?
Yes, we can. Get her to the side, put her down, and put her to the side, and just we can start blasting
I
with our turns
imagine I'm
again.
still holding her, so I just set her to
Well,
the side
we also have the
hallway.
interesting situation too, where I don't believe the mimic has a chance to make a save until we attack from her, or is it every turn they get to make a save?
It can make the saving throw triggered by damage.
Yep.
So as long as you don't
So in
hit
theory-
it will just keep.
Yeah.
At the end of each of its at the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it makes a wisdom save.
Okay,
throw.
so I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw on the mimic,
Yes,
of which has a 7. It fails.
Okay, so it's still laughing. Now, if we do it
Yeah.
with damage, it has advantage on that saving.
Got it.
So that
Back
was we're not damaging it. We're just grappling. So
Back to
Maybe,
Karn
like-
Rook. Oh, you ahead?
Go ahead. No. It's not
Okay.
important.
Karn Rook, you're being attacked again.
All right.
Well, will this one actually hit? Hey, an 18 seems good, right?
18 just hits.
Good God, it's been a table fight this whole time. All right, well, I get to roll now a plus. Ooh, you will take 10 damage as it one-handed slashes against you.
Half to 5 because I'm raging.
Yep, you are up.
All right, Karn is getting very, very more and more savage as this fight is continuing. Is actually going to go in for a bite.
Okay.
What is happening? 13.
13 will miss as your bite
Jesus
is-
Christ!
It uses its hollow arm to kind of push you away before you get in good teeth marks. So unfortunately, the fight continues. Back over to the other fight because splitting the party is funny. The mimic is still laughing. So Jamila, it is your turn.
okay.
It has taken sizable damage already.
Yep. I'm not the blaster here, so I am not going to do anything to this mimic. I am instead going to try and take Varys. I'm going to try and carry Varys down the hall a little bit to get her a little bit farther away from the danger.
Since we're in combat, strength check.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, wrong pipe. I'm like the mimic.
6.
No, you can't move her. Oh, I'm like the mimic.
Don't die!
Wrong pipe. He's just looking at me for real. Unfortunately, you can't move her. However, you can spend your move and bonus to try again.
Okay, I will.
Okay. There you go. As you move forward in the hallway, does Karn Rook make any audible noises the more he's hurt? Like, he's even more savage, right?
He has been snarling and swinging, and again, he did tackle that damn door.
In which case, Jamila,
I definitely, yeah.
as you carry her down, you're hearing what you know to be Karn Rook in combat.
Okay.
And down the
well,
hallway,
I
you
will-
see a door that has some splinters in it.
Ooh, okay. Good to know. All right. I don't have any actions anymore, obviously, so I can't do anything more, but good to know. Good information.
Very soon, the mimic is laughing. Well, what you said was laughter. What do you do?
Jamila, I know that we need to go and find Conrook, but I'm awfully curious what's in this other chest, so
That's about right. Yeah, it tracks. So what do you do?
well, I don't know. Should we go and do you know where Conrook is?
No, but I hear banging down the hall.
That could be anything though. Now's the chance while the mimic is distracted. Are we?
Mari,
Is it fair to say that we're?
I swear to God. I swear to God. Mari, I will. If you do this, and I have to roll a new character, I will make sure that Mary Sue fucking dies.
Now, Mary Sue doesn't know that. So what would Mary Sue be up to?
I want you to know
Okay.
I'm doing crowd control here, man. I'm being useful now at this point.
He is okay. So here's where he is at. Mary Sue is in his bad boy arc. Okay.
My God.
Because he got
Yes!
rejected by one guy?
No, this has
Yes!
been ongoing. This has been ongoing since like the beginning of the session. Okay, not the session, since the beginning of the campaign.
Right.
Like he stole from his family. He ran away from home.
Sure
He's
did.
trying to be a complex character, and part of that is by making some really dumb decisions, which clearly he's done already. But this dumb decision seems like one that could pay off. So Mary Sue, that's where he is right now. But if Jamila were to say, "Mary Sue, get your ass over here right now," okay, all right. So what Mary Sue is gonna do is he's gonna say, "All right, just give me a second. I'm just gonna check this other chest, and then I'll be right there. I promise."
All right.
Before he
you hear-
touches it, though.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. What do I hear?
No. I was just going to explain to you. The chest bears very close similarities. The other one, obviously, the one's a mimic doing its own mimic thing. It's still coughing behind you. What do you want to do with this chest?
Can I run a sleight of hand just to see if I can open it without triggering any traps or mimic stuff?
No, you can look for traps or mimic stuff if you want to do that first.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll inspect this chest in front of me just to make sure it's not a mimic.
And how would you inspect it to make sure it's not mimic?
I would use my investigation skills by
But how, right, but how
over.
would... Okay.
I would see if there is any noticeable like teeth or tongue or drooling or breathing or nothing.
Oh, go ahead and roll it.
Oh, 11.
It looks like a chest.
All right, cool. I opened the chest.
While it is not a mimic, you open the chest to a series of and you hear various mechanical gizmos and whatnot do whirring. And before you know it, Mary Sue, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
So when I said, can I do a sleight of hand? And you said,
Well,
no.
No, you'd have to see if there's anything there first.
Ah.
You don't know what the
Okay.
trap even is.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can't.
well,
There's
that's
a
a
trap.
9, so I failed that. I'm gonna
Because-
use my hero point. I'm gonna use my hero point.
Oh!
Yeah, because that's my favorite thing to do is use it the session I get it.
I'm loving this. Go ahead and tell the chat what's going on. I mean, they can't hear you over your screams.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 9 and then a 6. So, yeah.
Interesting that. So you hear, right? But beyond that, nothing happens.
Oh, what's
Oh
in the
wait, no,
chest?
wait, hold on. I lied because the door's open. The door slams shut, and then those
Oh.
noises happen.
Huh. What's in the chest?
Oh, it's funny you asked. Hold on, let me get the appropriate music for the chest.
Oh, the party's even more split now.
Let me do
Hashtag bad boys.
let's do. I think this is the one. No. We want. There we go.
No, wait, no, I like that music. Go back to it.
In the chest, you find the following things. You find 15 gold, one pot of cure light, and one masterwork dagger.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh.
That's all the chest. That's
All
it.
right, so how much was it? 10 gold?
15 gold, one
15
potion
gold,
cure light, and
one potion, cure light, and then one
masterwork dagger.
Can you send me the stats for the masterwork dagger?
It's just
Because
+1 to
that sounds-
attack. That's all it is.
Oh.
It's a dagger with +1 attack.
Cool. All right. Okay, I'll leave the room now.
The door is locked.
Oh no.
Karn Rook, it's back to your turn. It's going to attack you yet again. I don't think a 6 will get there either. Good God, this guy can't seem to smack shit. You're so... What do you want to do?
Going in for another bite.
You got it.
Jesus fuck!
The slapping fest continues!
Literally, like, I kid you. So again, it's a digital dice roller, so all the fucking numbers are predetermined and everything. It's bullshit. But the visual is infuriating. It literally is like, oh, it's a 15, and then it quickly just flipped to a 5. From my visual. This is infuriating.
The tickle fight continues somehow because a one-armed man... You're lucky he has -1 arm, by the way. You'd be dead by now. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
You're very, very fortunate. Jamila, it is your turn. The clashing of blades continues. It's almost like there's constant parries back and forth. And the door behind, front of you, shut with a violent swiftness, and you heard various gizmos and gears turn. What do you want to do?
Well, that's unfortunate. So, I know there's fighting going on in front, and I also know that I'm still concentrating on Tasha's hideous laughter, as far as I know, right? Like it didn't, like the mimic didn't drop it, right? So I still know
Didn't
that's
drop
in
yet.
control. So, who's in bigger peril? Yeah, I have a fate feeling Karnrook's at that door, because it just feels like Karnrook noises. So
Sure.
I know there's a battle coming on there. Mary can live with his own choices that he made that he didn't have to make.
Hashtag bad boys.
Yep.
So what do you want to do?
What's the best thing I have for destroying a door? Yeah, I'm gonna.
It has
run up.
already been splintered. You can tell that some damage has been dealt
Is it
to it
wooden?
already.
Is the door wooden?
It is a heavy wood, if that makes sense. It's not like
Okay.
a sheet of, like, plywood.
Well, I'm going to do what makes total sense and what you should totally do in case of emergency when there's a wooden door in front of you. I present my hands forward as my hair begins to ignite further in flame. As I put my hands forward, I'm going to walk up and cast Burning Hands on the door.
Ooh, and what does that do?
3d6 fire damage with a dex save. It's a door, so I assume it's gonna auto.
It did not save the dex save, if that makes sense. Yeah.
So that will be 3d6 damage.
You destroy it. The door is obliterated. Karn got it like on the edge. There's no shot you don't obliterate it. Karn and Rook, on your side, you see the door next to you just almost melt away before exploding in a ferocity of flame and shrapnel wood, dealing you 1 point of damage.
So is that?
That's after the reduction.
So okay.
Here's Jamila. What's going on in? Oh.
So is there anything else you want to do this turn?
Not much else I can do, I really think, because that's my action. I don't really have any bonus action spells, so.
Okay.
That I'm aware of. So, yeah, that's it.
Mary Sue, the Mimic, is going to attempt to make a save against Tasha City's laughter. It rolled a 7. That's not going to be enough. It's still laughing.
Nope.
What do you want to do?
Still laughing.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and check out the door and see if I can use my sleight of hand to unlock it.
Do you have thieves' tools?
No, I didn't know that was part of the assignment.
Well, usually for rogues it is. However, what is your plan to get through a door without thieves' tools?
Well, see, I was gonna whisper into the lock, please, 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 and see if that works.
That does not work.
No, I figured that out. I don't know. Is there a lever in here, something that I can potentially like press and use to unlock the door, perhaps?
Make a perception.
All right, let's start with that. Perception. In normal roll. It does 7.
Not that you can see.
Darn. Okay. Well, let me see something really quick, because I'm wondering what... I have one more spell slot for level 1 spell.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, low-key, like, I wonder if I could charm this mimic while he's laughing, you know?
Sure.
Well, it says humanoid, though.
It's
Would
not a
you
humanoid.
consider-
No.
No.
It's a monster.
No. Okay. Alright. Well then... Fuck!
Mm-hmm.
I
What
wanted
happened?
to use... Well, I wanted to use my new spell, Misty Step, but I have to be... Wait, is there a crack in the door that I can look through?
There is not. It is sealed tight shut, much like how Karnrook's was.
Fuck! Well...
Was is the key word here.
Yeah, before it became nothing but splinters and toothpicks. Yeah.
Is there anything above me?
Just cobblestone ceiling.
How high up is the ceiling?
About 10 feet from the ground.
Man, this sucks. Alright, well then...
Mary Sue falls in the trap. Man, this is inconvenient. Man, what a burden this is. Oh, beans. Oh, beans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to figure out what I can potentially do.
Sure. Of course.
I think that... Well, I'm kind of curious if this mimic is already, like, familiar with the giant mimic village that we met. And if it is,
Okay.
that's
Are you really
cool.
trying to have small talk with the fucking mimic?
I mean, I don't really want to...
Mary Sue thinks all mimics are like the same. Like that they're all like the same
mimics are-
version.
Hashtag not all
All of
mimics.
them- all of
Hashtag
them
not
know
all
each
mimics.
That's
other.
crazy.
It's worth the shot. Is
That's
my thought process.
crazy.
Maybe they're all connected. I'm gonna just like...
Sure.
So,
Go
off
ahead.
the top of my head, I'm trying to remember the information on the mimic village. So I'm like, oh, hey. So you from around here?
It's laughing.
What?
It's laughing. It can't really
Cool.
answer or
Yeah.
understand you.
Cool. Well, fuck.
Oh my god,
guess
are mimics people?
Are mimics people?
Are mimics people? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna... Well, I don't want to actually hit it, because if I do, then it will, like, perceive me as attacking it. I just
Well,
wanna
also
break it out of its curse.
Tasha's will fall.
Also, side note, you did attack it earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Fuck.
Yeah,
well,
like,
I might
it's
as well go
already
all
happened.
in. Alright.
Or you could just attack the door.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
You
too.
have
That was
roughly
always an
anywhere. You have
option.
anywhere from 1 to 7 turns to get out of there.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna poison spray on the door then.
Why poison spray?
Why
I have
poison?
poison spray.
Why not Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast! It's force damage!
So, poison spray. let's go ahead and read this a little bit together. A creature you see within range of the door. You extend your hand towards the creature you see in range and put a puff of noxious gas for your palm. It's a door.
You hit a door with gas!
Farted on the door!
Good.
Excuse me.
So...
It's okay. He's just nervous. Mary's just nervous. He didn't know to Eldritch Blast. It's okay.
Was gonna be, I mistook poison spray for acid splash.
That's okay.
That's a big problem.
So, the room is got a little bit of a nice poison
it's
kind of
sting to
covering
it.
the ground. Yeah, it's got a little sting, a little bite to it. Now it's unless there's anything else, Mary Sue, it's gonna be Karn Rook's turn. Oh, okay, never mind. Ignore me.
Okay.
I was seeing if the poison would hit the mimic.
No, I don't want. I don't
5,
want him to
10.
have advantage.
Oh, it isn't. Wait, it is on. Okay, you could deal damage to the mimic if you want.
Sure, I'll deal damage to the mimic.
Okay, that's gonna make a. Looks like it's making a saving throw.
Yep.
It rolled an 11. Is that okay?
Nope, my spell save DC is a 13.
Make 1d12 damage then.
Can I just take the 8 that I rolled earlier by mistake?
Sure.
you
And
go.
now it's going to attempt to break free of Tasha's with advantage.
Correct, with advantage, yes.
16 or a 24.
Yeah, that's it. Both save.
The mimic kind of comes to, and you can tell it's looking at you with a fervor.
Mimics
So
don't
anyways-
have feet. They can't move. As long as I stay on this side of the room, I'm good.
Karn, it's your turn.
As you do that, I feel a little ping in my head as I realize that it's no longer laughing because my concentration has dropped, and I go, Mary, why did you attack it? I say that under my breath. Under my breath, I say this.
Did you know? Sorry.
Karn's gonna be attacked. Another
Okay.
swift slash coming at Karn Rook. Unfortunately, it misses so horrible to find out. It misses horribly. So.
All right,
It is your turn.
I'm crashing the fuck out. I just want.
I know.
I just want to hit this damn thing.
He wants to hit you. Trust me. We're having a tickle fight.
Like real quick.
My last roll is a natural 1. I'm missing everything, dude.
Okay. Trying again. Oh my fucking god. Never mind.
What'd you
No,
get, buddy?
I missed. I fucking missed. I don't know what is going on. I am not rolling above a fucking 12. I've rolled like 5 times.
Karn's crashing out. Jamila, it is your turn, I guess, since Karn's crashing out. What's up?
As Karn is crashing out, I step forward one more step, and I pull out a stick of butter. And as it begins to turn into a brown butter in my hand, I spray it forward from my hand and cast grease on the floor in a 10-foot square around only specifically the Death Knight, not where Red Claw is. So Red Claw will not be in it.
So there's just a pile of grease on the floor?
I'm casting. Oh, it's the actual spell grease. Yes.
Yeah. So is there? Okay.
Butter. That's the stupidest shit.
Okay.
I love it so much.
So, well, that's literally. You wish I was laughing. Grease is actually cast with either pork rinds
Yeah,
or
no,
specifically butter.
Yes.
What?
So you are.
So make a dex save.
Okay, they definitely like a death save. Let's see if this actually rolls high for once. 17. Good for him. Can't hit, but he can make saves all day. Good for him.
Yep. That is correct. So so now each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dex saving throw or fall prone. A creature enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dex saving throw or fall prone. So
Okay.
but there is an area of effect now on where the Death Knight is in that 10-foot square but not where Karn Rook is. So
Got it.
Yep.
All right. Mary Sue, I don't have an NPC for this. I'm going to actually use a Spectre from earlier. Just to I don't have. Here we go. This is the mimic because I'm trying to like size it properly.
Okay.
Here. Good enough. Yeah, there we go. It is going to move forward. It does little hops. Poof, poof, and it's going
Mimics
to
can't
to.
move.
It is. Attempt to
Yes,
bite
I
you.
can.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, of course it does.
All right. You get bit for 6 damage as it chomps down on you.
Ow, ow, ow. Okay. As a reaction, I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke. What does it do? Point my finger at a creature that damaged you, momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dex saving throw. If it takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Okay, let's see. So I rolled a natural 1. You're gonna whatever. Sure.
Hell yeah! Wait,
Well,
does
the
that mean
second-
roll damage?
No, but it means it's gonna be taking damage. The full brunt.
So that is 14
What?
damage.
You rolled a D10?
What?
Oh, it's 2D10. I'm dumb.
Yeah, it's
My
2d10.
brain glossed over. So how much? 14 damage? Yeah, between that and your last attack, this thing just...
Unless, do I add my spell attack bonus or not?
It's dead, Mari.
Yay!
It falls over like a little...
Yay! Being a bad boy works often! I raid the room.
Okay. While raiding the room,
Yeah.
you find 3 gold within the mouth of the dead mimic.
Hell yeah.
But because you didn't specify anything ahead of time, you step on another trap that was near the other mimic,
Oh my god.
and you hear the other end of the spectrum of this room, which is vents from 4 points of each corner of the room go, and you start to see a sickly green fog begin to fill the room.
Sorry, I heard vents. That was sus.
No, understandable.
For it. Yeah.
So it won't affect you yet. That's the operative word. Anything else you want to do this turn, Mary?
Am I allowed to? Well, I'm out of combat.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but I
Well,
can't really do any more
you did an
spells.
attack. You did an attack. Yeah, you did a. Well, actually, that was a reaction. So it is your turn, actually.
Oh,
so you can take your turn. Yeah, yeah. The room is beginning to fill with a green sickness, a odd fog.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use Eldritch Blast to try to blast down the door.
Go ahead. You hit it. Go ahead and roll damage. It's a door.
All right. Okay, door.
It's a wooden door.
That's 6 damage.
Oh, it bursts into a bunch of splinters as well.
Cool. Can I leave?
Yes. You could.
Yay! That was the
entire
easiest challenge ever. Hashtag bad boys.
Karnbrook, it is your turn. You're being attacked.
Okay.
A 19 will hit! My guy hit! Oh my god! Oh, well, I rolled low on damage, but I hit 8 damage slashing.
All right. Let's have to 4.
Hey, I'll take it. That's fucking something this game. I have missed like the past 8 with the
I think my fire has done more damage to Karnrook than you have.
I know, I did the math. Like, literally, I would not be in danger if it wasn't for the fucking sphere.
It is
I
your
got rid of
turn,
it as soon as I
Karnrook.
could. I got rid of it as soon as I could.
You could.
Will
You should have dropped it the
Karnrook
moment you lost
hit?
sight of it. Anyway, I'm attacking.
Will Karnrook hit?
No!
Wait, no,
I
it's not
fucking
Karnrook's turn. No,
rolled.
no, wait, no.
What do you mean, no?
You have to do it. No, he's in. No, the Death Knight's in Greece. He has to do another saving throw
Oh, okay.
to see if he slips and falls.
He got
This matters.
a 24.
Okay, he didn't slip and fall. What the fuck? How much dexterity do you? This is fucking knight with giant armor.
He's a good fighter. Anyways, Karn misses again.
Sorry, I was trying to get you. I was trying to make him go prone so you would have advantage on the attack.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
while
not sure
he's
if it's
down.
like D&D. Like, literally, I haven't rolled a single thing above a 12.
Now, Jamila, Karnrook scratch out again. What do you want to do?
Fine. I guess I'll get in there. Usually you do this. I don't have to get myself dirty, but I suppose I can do it again. All right, and as I do that, I'm going to like squeeze my way in there if possible. Am I allowed to get to the other side?
I'll let you get to the. If you want to get to the other side, you can take attack opportunities. So you can get. I say you can get like. Well, actually, no, you can get like here. It's like,
I can get there. I can get there. I can still attack with a cone attack. So, as I say that, my hair begins to ignite as I am going to now cast Burning Hands, which is a. Let me make sure I understand. Is a 15-foot cone from my point, so it should not hit my ally, even from a diagonal, but it will hit that guy. So that will be a DC 14 Dex saving throw again.
He's been rolling hot on these. Let's find out. Oh, he rolled a 4. So no, he will not be saving whatever that was. I jinxed myself. And I believe
eight fire damage. Then
the grease will also ignite. No.
That's only in Baldur's Gate. Grease doesn't get affected by that.
No. Well, the flames envelop the armor, and as he begins to swing again towards towards Karnrook, the armor begins to boil over, and parts of it begin to fall off, and he just begins to fall into a bit of pile of armor, one piece at a time, one shred of armor at a time before must protect the. And then he just becomes a pile on the ground, thus dying. You have somehow, after what feels like forever, killed the mini boss.
Did I just kill Steel?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah, he had 3 HP.
Oh no!
left.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't worry. There will be consequences for all of your actions in a moment. But first,
Yeah,
Karn.
Red literally had to breathe on him, but he would have died. Yeah.
But first, Karn is aside from the chest. Is there anything in the fucking room?
Yeah, there is a pile on the ground of the more or less withered remains of the Death Knight, which is a lootable object, of course.
I'm going to check it really quickly.
Sure. Let me go ahead. So here's what
I
you're
think
finding.
that I'm backing off, by the way.
Oh yeah, like he is seething right now.
You check the Death Knight, and while you don't find any gold, you do find our first named item of the game.
Oh.
I'm going to send you, and you can share this if you want to. I'm going to DM you Red Claw.
Okay.
Your new item. Let me make sure it's the right
Red,
one.
I feel like you've earned this.
Yeah, this is all you. Look at what you put in for this.
There you go. You get a strange rusted short sword that is in the remains of this pile of decay.
Okie dokie. 1 second. For some reason, it's not letting me actually.
I said it's a Word document, so that doesn't work. I can just read to you. See you, JPEG.
Oh no! I just got it. Okay.
Got
it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Karn is going to after what's it called, taking the sword, he is going to go over to the chest and see if it is locked or if there is anything on it.
Roll perception.
Okay. So tab back in over there, so it's gonna be there. And watch me roll a fucking nat 20. 18.
That's really good though. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Inside the chest, you find another key, very familiar. This one with a sapphire gem, as it kind of fits. Sorry, yeah, we have emerald and ruby, so this is sapphire, yes.
Yes.
Which means you now have all 3 keys. You also find 28 gold.
Okay.
2 potions of cure light.
Okay.
And a bag of hoarding.
Oh.
So this is a PapaMutt item that I'm going to give you. It allows you to store your gold, like all of your gold and or gems, without. It more or less is a way so gold is no longer a weight object. Like if you have like 15,000 gold, it won't actually weigh you down.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can only hold money and gems. You cannot hold
only hold
anything
money
else.
and gems. Yeah.
Yes, like a bag of hoarding.
All right, I'm gonna just add that to my inventory. Bag of hoarding. And how much gold did you say there was?
This one had 28 gold pieces.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Taking that. All right. After that, Karn is going to kind of step into the hall, covered in blood and like gashes into him, and he is glaring at Jamila.
What? Oh wait, hold on. Something did happen that's really important. Did you walk over to the chest?
Yes.
Dex saving throw. You didn't wait a minute.
Yeah.
13.
You fall. You comedically slip and fall.
Okay, so I now don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about what happens now. So retroactively, Karn falls, gets back up, he comes out, he walks towards Jamila, and he slams his tail into her.
Oh, make an unarmed attack.
19.
Oh.
I cast shield as a reaction at a 2nd level spell slot, and actually because I've run out of spell slots for the day, just so I don't get hit by that as a magical shield projects, since I put my AC up to 21.
So what I'm hearing is we take a long rest, we go to bed, which I'm fine with.
Karn is going to very coldly say, "You."
What? I just helped you. What are you talking about?
Helped? No. You continued to get in my way! You and your fire caused more harm to me than anything that pathetic knight did! You and your scheming and your obsession! And he points to the unconscious, with her!
I look him dead in the eyes, like, what are you talking about? I literally only attacked the door, and wait.
Did it
And then the
not
moment clicked.
occur to you, magic user, to drop your spell?
You have a point.
You
I'm going to be honest. I was trying to conserve energy, and I was thinking I might find the orb again. I didn't know it was going to be with you. For all I know, it could have been roasting some goblins.
Because you think too much. You overthink everything.
Kill her.
That-
Only red
Mary
team.
Sue
boy.
hears
Only red
this
team that.
going
Or
on, and
Karn.
he's like, "Oh, I can tell that everybody is a
And
little."
you
Kill them.
You
What?
No.
are a selfish, insignificant worm who cares more about your precious fictions and that God's forsaken Minotaur. If we are to survive this, you need to stop thinking for yourselves.
Kill them.
Listen, I know that the emotions are running high, and I'm sure you're quite upset. Why don't we just
Kill
take
them.
a moment, lay down for the evening, get some
Kill
dinner
them.
in us, and we can talk over this when we're feeling better in the morning, okay?
them.
He's just like slams his like sword into the ground and pushes past them.
I start backing off immediately to help pick up Varys.
I'm fine if he, like, I'm not moving out of the way if he needs to, like, shoulder check me. I 100% understand.
No, he's
I would-
shoulder checking and then going back down the hall.
Okay. Oh, it's so good to see you, Mr. Conwood. How are you? Mr. Conwood, is everything okay?
I'm carrying Varys, by the way, just to let you know.
Mr. Conwood, what's going on? What's going on here?
Karn
I
takes
noticed
a
there's a
very,
lot.
very deep
Mr.
breath.
Conwood, what's going on here? I noticed there was a lot of fighting down here, and I was, I'm making sure everything's okay. Mr. Conwood, how are you?
I need to rest.
Oh, no, I understand that, Mr. Conwood. We've all been there. You take as much rest as you need, okay?
He's just going to walk into where the Minotaur was, swing the door open, and then just lay in the bedding, and he is not moving.
All right, well, what happened up there? Is everyone okay?
We're fine.
Okay, well, I believe that.
All in
One
one
day
piece.
we're okay.
I
all in
believe
one
that. I'm
piece.
taking a nap.
Oh.
and he curls. He goes opposite of Karnrook and just curls up.
I feel like it's a bad taste to take Varys back into the cage again, so I'm gonna go down and take a rest.
Yeah,
with
there's
the
no there's
kobold.
no rules against sleeping, with the kobolds again. I understand that. Is Steve back on duty?
No.
Is he still in bed?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on him.
Okay, he's still unconscious. he's had a long night there night.
Oh.
I put Varys down into a free bed if there's any free beds.
Sure. Right here. And I assume you guys are gonna take a bit of a long rest.
I
Yep,
think that
I'll-
this is a good point to long rest. Can I, potentially just use Spare the Dying for him?
Oh, he's not dying. He's just he's healing. He's resting.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Well, I'm gonna do what I did last time and just sleep in the same bed, and he can curl up at my feet. That's fine with me.
Are we all resting then?
Yep,
Before
I'm gonna
Ka-
try and just. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. No, because mine might take a second, so go ahead.
Okay, no, I just said before we check in for the night, I'm just gonna dress any of Varys's wounds or whatever and try and do
The
a
spare the
medicine check or
dying.
something.
The spare the dying has helped. Wounds don't need rest. Just needs rest and healing. Pots of cure light will obviously work, but I don't think you have any.
Yeah, we don't have any. So okay, so just long rest will do it then. Okay, got
Yep,
it.
Yeah,
we
we'll
don't have any.
Before Karn fully falls asleep, he waits to see if Mickey falls asleep.
Mickey's passed out.
Mickey's passed out?
Immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
He sits up and he just looks at the arm and he's still trying to see if he hears the demand to kill.
Nope.
Well, that was weird.
He just lays down and looks up at the ceiling before falling asleep.
Okay. And everyone's passing out.
Yes.
Karnrook, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That was almost a 1. 17.
Okay, 17's good. There's varying levels here, but as you sleep and you rest, the rage of the evening still fills your mind. Your thoughts drift to Jamila, your thoughts shift to Mary Sue and their selfishness and their cruelty. But a 17 saves quite a bit of what could be happen. But your dream turns a vague dark red, and you feel a familiar yet foreign presence in your mind. One can be the same at the same time. And while you see this vision of red, weirdly, Mickey comes into your mind, kind of just saying hi to you at the end of the hallway. And for whatever reason, that infuriates, that enrages you. And while you did say with the 17, you know in your mind's mind, all it would take is your mighty swing. So, out of character, for the next day, you have advantage plus 10 damage against Mickey.
Okay.
What?
God, we got a fucking ball spawn in our goddamn party.
So,
Say
with
that
being
out of character,
said,
obviously.
with that being said, everyone kind of wakes too.
All right, we're healed.
All right,
On
time
the-
to roll my
Everyone's
time to
healed,
roll my
spell slots,
portent dice.
etc. Yep.
These are my portents for the day. I got a 10, and I got a 12. There we go.
Nice
10 and
job.
12.
10 and
Yeah,
12.
well, that's gonna be those are gonna probably be for saving throws.
Yippee! All right. What do you want to do? You have the 3 keys. So you know there's 3 ways out of here. What is the play?
I think that for Mary Sue, what's most important is that he said that we're going to touch base in the morning, so he wants to just kind of do the best to clear up the bad blood that's going on right now with Karnruk. Make sure they're good.
We'll take it away.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
means.
All right, well,
I'm still
I'll
I'm
head
still
up.
at the cage.
all right, Jamila, are you ready to go?
Oh, as long I check Varys. How's Varys doing?
She's come too. She's. Are you ready for another fun-filled? Wow, this place sucks, huh?
Yeah, it
It's
does.
usually a lot easier if you like have some sort of class or spells or weapons, but
Yeah, but I don't have those things.
I gave you a dagger the other day. Do you still have that?
Yeah, I do. Thanks.
Yep. I pat Steve-O on the head. Just a
He
little pat
blinks
tap.
one eye at a time, drool from his mouth before I go back to
Aw.
sleep.
Okay. Yep. Keep resting, little buddy. All right. Let's go and let's go reconvene with Karnruk. Make sure. We
Yeah, lead the way.
Respond. Yay.
Yeah, we'll get out of here, Varys. Don't worry.
Yeah, I believe you. While y'all make your way up, Karn, you're awoken to... Mr. Karnruk, are you awake? It's time for a brand new adventure on the horizon!
Karn's eyes just kind of like snap open, and then he like looks over to Mickey and like the hand twitches for a second. He's like, yes, let's go.
That's good to hear. Hey, could you mind scratching your neck or my neck for me? I can't quite reach it. I got a really long neck. Some would say it's very, very strangleable. Anyways, you want to scratch that for me real quick?
Karn does get up and like gets behind him, and at first it literally does look like he's about to like choke out this baby dragon.
I sure hope nobody kills me.
But he hesitates and just goes and scratches the back of his neck.
Oh, that's the stuff right there. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Mr. Karnruk. You're always looking out for me.
I think now is a good point for Jamila and I to just knock and enter this room.
Mm-hmm.
Knock, knock.
Who's
Good
there?
morning.
Enter.
No, thank you. How'd you sleep, buddy? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stay out here. I walk out as I see the
no,
awkwardness
no,
of it. I
no,
just
no,
immediately
come
start
back.
backing up.
Jamila,
No,
Jamila,
someone has to be with Varys.
Jamila.
Somebody has to be there. She doesn't want to go in here. She has lots of trauma with like that.
You
gotta
can
be
you
there
can
for her.
go in, I'll be fine. The skeletons were already taken care of. There's nothing out here.
True, but it's better
Jamila-
safe than sorry.
No, I'll just say like at the door and I like please by all means amend
As I just start
Broken.
closing the door behind me.
you can amend
all right. Okay, so you already said your piece yesterday. Is there anything else that you feel like you didn't get to say that would really be nice to get off your chest? Because I'm all ears. Whatever you need to say.
He like kind of like, because he stands very, very much taller than you, he like he kind of like leans down so he's eye level to you.
Okay, that's really considerate. Thank you.
I am trying to figure out what is wrong with me. I want to get out of here so that I can figure that out. Until we are out of this, we are allies. I will do what needs to be done to protect the two of you, but I cannot do that if your selfishness won't have you do the same for me.
Mary Sue hears what Karnuk is saying and is just nodding, understanding. And he says, you know what? You're making a really good point. I am very much obsessed with trying to do the wrong thing that I forget that it's much more important to do the right thing. You know, I didn't want to hurt you. I thought you were a big guy and you could take care of yourself, and that's not really fair. I am sorry.
And Mickey's here too.
Thank you, Mickey.
Yeah. Yeah.
The point that I'm trying to make is, you know, I didn't really understand how much you were hurting. Both literally against that golem and also emotionally. But you really don't have to do this alone. We can help you.
He actually like looks at he actually like looks at the door.
I do not want the fiery one poking and prodding at me.
Poking and prodding? What do you mean?
He like kind of like flexes the arm.
This thing, it speaks to me.
I mean, I get how it is having inanimate things speak to you, so maybe that's something we could bond over.
I would actually argue that it's not inanimate because it's attached to him.
Hey, Mickey,
Sorry,
I have a...
Yeah?
No. Can you do
What's
me a
up?
solid and can you check on Jamila and...
Can do. Just runs
I
through the
need you
door.
to... Yep,
Jamila! They want you inside the cage!
No, that's not what I said.
Mary Sue said if you don't come in the cage quick, dangerous things will happen.
All right.
As it said, I just kind of say, that's nice, Mickey.
Okay. Good news! She's on her way.
Okay. Well, all right. I just need a moment alone with Karnruk. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so leave, please.
Who?
Mickey. I need you to wait outside with Jamila.
You want a moment alone, so we'll just wait here, just the three of us. Oh! Oh, I see. Well, I understand.
I turned to Karnruk.
Karnruk, I'm sorry. I think you have to leave the room. Mary wants to talk to us alone.
Do you care if he's here?
Mickey looks at you with big wet eyes. Karnruk just big
like,
wet eyes.
His like the what's it called? The right eye twitches a little bit, and he's like,
"No, it's fine."
All right, I'm part of the team.
All right, then. Okay.
Yesterday.
So, yes.
When I was upset, there was a desire, a voice. It wanted me to end you both.
Okay. And looking back on it, did you feel like that was going to solve any of your problems?
For a moment it did.
I appreciate you being honest, bud. I also appreciate you. I hope in your time of solace you were able to reflect on it and come to a different conclusion. I assume, based on the fact that we're talking and I'm not dead.
I stand by this. I will do what I can to see to it that we get out of here.
Yeah.
But if you do not reciprocate, then I will assume that our allyship is done.
So, all cards on the table. I don't want to be here either. We are very much in the same boat that we want to get out of here. It was my mistake. I said that I didn't rush in to save you. Honestly, I didn't really think you wanted me there. And now I know better, so we're gonna stick together to get through this.
I like it here.
So that I can prove to you that, you know, as a team, we're here for one another. We don't gotta tough it alone. Part of that teamwork, though. Sorry, go on.
no, he's like,
Then let us go and be out of this place.
Yes, but part of it also is the communication factor. I need you to feel comfortable in the moment telling us if you are hearing voices that's telling you to hurt people around you. You know, like, if we're a team, then you also need to be a part of that and helping to give us a fair warning so that we can brace, defend, run, do what we need to stay alive. Especially if the voices get louder. Does that sound fair?
Very well.
All right. Then Mary Sue sticks out his hand. He makes sure that it's the hand that is opposite to his normal hand, offering like a shake.
Karn like tilts his head, but mimics because he's sort of like,
What are you doing?
Oh yes. Among mortals, this is a sign of respect. Here, take my hand.
Okay, he like with the regular hand like does that. He's like,
Yeah. Okay. And then Mary Sue is holding the hand and gently squeezes, like not exerting any real force, just enough and then you squeeze it very gently like this. Can you do that?
Okay.
Okay. And then he brings his hand up and then down again, and then up and then down again. He says, all right, this is called a handshake. This is something that peers do amongst each other to show respect, understanding.
He swings up way too high a few times.
Oh, okay. Yeah. With practice, it makes perfect. But you know what? For first handshake, that wasn't terrible.
Jamila, where are you? We asked for you 4 hours ago.
It's
Still
okay.
outside.
We're actually heading out.
Okay.
Right,
So as that conversation's going on, I'm like talking to Varys.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of and like say looking towards her or whatever, and I say, "So Varys, has anything come to you in this time? How are you doing?"
I've been better. I think there's some memories coming back, but honestly, this place feels like it's a weight on my shoulders, and the faster we get out of here, the faster I feel like I'll come to my senses, if that makes sense.
We'll get you out. We'll get out as soon as we can. I think today will be the day. I know so.
Okay, well, I hope so. I feel like I've been here for what feels like 4 or 5 episodes. I mean, years. Millennia.
Yeah.
Who knows? Time's an illusion here. Anyways, we should get out of here for sure.
Yeah, well, let's see if they're probably done if they're talking. They seem to be rattling into the door. I step away from the door as they all come out, I guess.
Mickey bursts out. Let's go on adventure! Woo! Adventure! I would like to slay the knight and eat the princess.
You know what? That is normal dragon things to do.
That is
so-
I read it in a book. And I always thought to myself, the dragon dies all the time. I thought to myself, what if I was the dragon that killed? Wouldn't that be cool?
Hey, Mickey.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of fan fiction before?
No, what is fanfiction? Tell me more.
He's too young. He's
No.
too young.
There's age appropriate stuff. Don't worry.
What does that mean?
Don't worry.
I heard you mumbling in your sleep. What is Tumblr? What is that?
Tumblr? Oh yes, the secret society of Tumblr.
What is Tumblr?
Tumblr.
And you kept mentioning in your sleep you go on a journey of your own? What is that?
Oh no, it's called an archive.
Oh, of course, an archive.
The archives, they are all our own, and within
Oh, I see.
them, the reading material is bounteous. There is
Okay, interesting.
So imagine, for example, your favorite book. Okay.
I love books, yes.
Yes. Imagine one book, and you're reading it, and it's great, and it ends. And you think to
No!
yourself, there has to be more.
There has to be more. That's what I've always been saying to myself, yes.
Well, there are people out there called fan fiction authors.
I see.
And they take this medium, and what they do is they expound upon that world, tell more stories, whether it's with the characters or new characters.
The ideas are truly limitless. That's amazing.
Exactly.
We should go write our own fanfiction about perhaps all sorts of things. All of us.
See, that's actually what I wanted to ask you, Mickey. Would you
Yes.
be interested in, like, being a fan fiction author?
Jesus
I
Christ.
perhaps could be inclined, depending on how much fanfiction is readily available to me.
Okay, well, why don't we continue to build on your reading skills, and then when you're ready, I'll teach you everything I know.
Yes, of course, Sensei. I appreciate. I read that in one of my books. Thank you. I will follow you to the end of the earth, learning more about fanfiction and all of this.
I just look over at Varys and then look over at Karnrook with a vacant expression, like I have just been hit by the worst news of my life. I just don't care anymore.
So, this is the DM talking.
Okay.
We're at a point now where you all are more or less introduced to 2 locked doors. There's the one to the goo room, and there's one that is directly to the right of you. What would you like to do?
So do we not know of a third? Do we not know?
We
of
have
a
no
third
idea
door?
where the third one is. We know that the
Correct.
goo room supposedly has one.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that
Well,
the
we're
goo.
completely rested, so.
Well, we also know one. There's also one in front of us too. Like there's
No,
we
yeah,
are
that's what I
completely
mean.
rested,
It's
so
like-
either works. What do you guys want to do out of character? What makes sense to you?
Like, part of me is just like, wait, like literally with the exception of the goo room, I think we've checked like every door. So like my brain's
Yes.
like, where is the third one?
Yeah, that's a fair point. I'm kind of curious where it is too.
Like,
Do you guys want to take it?
the
You want to take a quick
aspect
little
of-
reprieve, like a 3-minute break? I gotta pee really bad.
yeah, we can take a
Oh,
break.
yeah, that
we can
sounds
take a
fine.
break.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pee real quick.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, he's okay. I'm good.
He ran, bruv.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably gonna just actually no, I still have some drink. I can probably just vibe here and chat with you guys in chat while we figure this out.
Yeah, we can kind of game plan
Yeah. So
all
okay.
of us together.
So my only thought, I'm zooming out of the map because I want to get a better lay of the land. Yeah, no, that is literally the only door we haven't checked.
So, well, the only thing is it could be in the ghost room, potentially, and we just didn't get to it for whatever reason. Like, it was
That
hidden
is
to us
true.
or something.
Well,
I don't want
hold
to deal
on,
with the
let's
ghost room, though. That
inspect
ghost room's a
Wait,
pain in the ass. so.
no. I remember. I did a perception check, and I was actually able to like see like it's just an empty room. It's just the ghosts.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah, there wasn't anything
What-
in there.
Maybe
wait,
the
what
mimic
about-
room had something?
Maybe we could ask the librarian. Maybe he has more information on where the 3 doors are now that we have the keys. Also, not the best idea, but I could also ask my deity. You know.
Okay,
I
but
mean,
the
it's a little
deity
bit
is
more of my
really fun to ask.
sanity.
He is really
Sorry,
fun
I'm
to
back.
ask.
He
though.
is quite comedic. He is quite
Who's
comedic.
that? Me?
incredibly
Stop.
comedic.
Stop. Who you talking about?
My dark deity, whose mind is so twisted and
You
evil.
sound so disappointed by that.
Yeah, that's fair too. Sorry, I'm back. I had to take a raging piss.
you're
Joel kind of decide
Raging
when
piss.
it's the worst kind. So what are y'all thinking?
We're actually weighing our options right now.
Maybe we ask the funny guy in the mirror to see if he gives any hints, and if
I would be fine with that.
if
yeah.
not, we.
I also
could-
have my. Oh wait, I have the compass. I haven't used the compass in a hot minute.
You have not.
Yeah.
Let's see where the compass points.
Yeah.
like- And it'll tell me.
So
Yeah,
how?
dude.
So what does the compass read?
Let me pull it out real fast because we haven't used this in 7 sessions.
Whoa! She forgot about her magical item.
No, I didn't forget about it. I just never had a reason, right? Like, because we didn't have a point for it to go anywhere. Because that's what it's like.
Also
Compass of
fair.
Wayfaring. An artifact of the Age of Expiration, a golden compass ever spinning. It dials forever locked in a race against themselves until they're not. Legend says it let explorers to new lands and treasures, or damn them to new hells and nightmares. Once per day, you may attempt a d20 roll to study the compass and declare something you wish to find. The results will allow you a way ahead depending on its roll.
Wait,
and then
that's
there's
literally
different things.
exactly this.
Yes, actually, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is actually literally what we would want here, potentially. So, yeah. Fuck it, let's ask. I'm gonna pull out the compass of the situation.
You pull out
And
the
I'm gonna
compass.
look at it. I'm like, I have an idea, everyone. Compass. We're at an impasse, and there's 3 ways we can go. And I kind of like walk closer so I can have a better idea of like
Sure.
either straight forward towards that locked door in front of us, or if I goes to a certain direction, it means probably the goo room. I'm trying to remember what were the 3 things you said the doors could potentially be again?
A place that is safe, a place that you want to go, and then a third option.
We don't know what the third is.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at my compass and I'm going to speak to it and be like, or not speak to it. I should declare it. So yeah, it's like, let me see. I asked my teammates, do we want to go to a place that is safe, a place that we want to go, or do we want a third option?
Well, if you're asking me, I want to. We have to go to a place that we need to go. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, but if we go that way, then obviously I'll have a clearer idea of what my patron wants of me.
That makes sense. Parnook?
We were trying to go to that city. If
Where?
that is the place we want to go.
I may know a bit of divination, but sometimes what we want is not actually what we get, nor is it what we think it is. However, I can ask. I look at the compass and I say to it, Compass of Wayfaring, guide this humble archaeologist to a place that I want to go.
Okay. Roll. I believe you have to roll a dice. See what happens.
Yep. And I cannot use my portent die. You told me I'm not
Correct.
allowed, so.
So what does
17.
that mean? What does that mean?
17, 10 to 19. The device continues spinning, but seems to stutter either towards a general area, person's, objects, thing.
The device stutters to the what you assume would be the door directly in front of you,
Well,
not the goo room door, the one that's like that leads
We have
direct.
our answer.
Yeah.
And I point forward at that door in front of us, down the hall.
All right.
This is the way. This is the way.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
I guess we won't go to the goo room then, huh?
No, we're not going to the goo room.
No, I'm sorry. No goo room.
All right.
Unless
Well, I
this
just.
door magically transports us to the goo room.
I hope so. I hope whoever divine handsome god thought of that would be really funny, but unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen. Okay. So.
All right.
TM's upset that we don't go in the goo room.
I like goo. All right. So. Let's see.
You could always make another goo room in another
I
dungeon.
know. So, I assume you're using the ruby key on this particular door?
Yeah, if it's the ruby door, then
Yeah,
I'll use
ruby.
Yeah, then I'll use the ruby key.
All right, we are finally using keys. my group who is really jazzed to find every door. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Okay, let me go ahead
Baldur's
and.
Gate really affected us. We like.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate
gave
hurt
no
you guys.
story. No, Baldur's Gate made me a better person.
All right,
Baldur's Gate had sex with a squid.
that's true.
Which is the best
So-
kind of sex.
Yeah,
You
I know,
all-
right?
you all
I wish I could have
enter-
sex with
Am I
squids
the
more.
only one that didn't bone the freaking mind flayer?
I had the
Yeah,
option and had an
know.
achievement. Why didn't you? It had an achievement. I wanted the achievement.
I'll be
It was
real.
free.
I'll
It was
be
free.
real. Carlock gave me tunnel vision. Carlock gave me tunnel
There!
vision.
And you know what's the best
There!
part? I
Honestly,
also had
that's
sex
a
with
move.
Carlock. I had
Oh,
sex with both.
No, I'm sure. No, I get that. I'm
I
saying
like Lae'zel.
Carlock
I like
had-
Lae'zel because she's mean. I like
Oh
mean
yeah,
Lae'zel.
no,
'cause she's
I
mean.
can imagine that Lae'zel was a very aggressive lovemaking. It was.
I love
fun.
that for her. All right, so do you enter the main room here? This main large room?
Yes.
Everyone, okay.
Yep. All
Everyone trudges inside, and you enter a room with 4 surrounding statues: a knight, a mage, a ranger, and a fighter. The knight is bright green, the fighter is bright blue, and the ranger is bright yellow. The mage is bright red. In the middle of the room is a table with 5 cups, each with a different color liquid: red, blue, green, yellow, and purple.
Purple's in here though.
And then, finally, there's a note on the table, of which I imagine someone's going to read.
I will. However, can you tell me what the colors were again for the mage and everything?
sorry.
All them, all of
so,
all 4 of them, so I can write it down?
Knight is green, fighter is blue, ranger is yellow, mage is red.
Okay.
So none of them
The
are
cup-
purple.
The cups are red, blue, green, yellow, and purple.
Okay.
The note says, all must drink from the green liquid. And the rest of the paper seems like torn off. That's the only message of the paper.
Interesting.
Oh, the paper's torn? Okay.
Yeah, so all you get is all must drink from green liquid.
So what does my, as an archaeologist, what does my archaeology background tell me? What is the make of these? My historical knowledge. Who made these statues, and what was their original purpose? I guess.
The usual as before. You could suspect that there's the same undead necromancy that has made the rest of these places. These statues are made here. As for their reasons, you do not know.
Okay.
There seem to be almost out of place in this place. Also in the room, directly across from you, is a door with a ruby, or a red door like before, so you can see the ruby kilos there, and a door to the north.
Before we do anything, let me do one small thing. Just wait 10 minutes, as I'm going to use a ritual cast to do detect magic.
That's ironic. As you do, I'll let you save your components. You realize that the entirety of this room is protected by an anti-magic field. No spells may be cast in this room.
I look over. I'm like, well, guess I'm going to be a gun wizard now. As I take my crossbow, I get my crossbow ready instead, just in case.
If I step in front of one of the statues, do they do anything?
Nope.
Okay. I am not going to drink from the cups, but I am going to check the door at the end of, room here that has a lock?
The door is fine. You can tell it probably be unlocked with the key, but whatever field is preventing you from casting magic is also preventing this door from being accessed at all.
What color is the door? Is it similar to
The color is red. It's red. Same as you
okay,
use.
so same as the other one. Okay.
Yes.
What about the door to the north? What's up?
You wanna
with
check it
that
out?
one? I would like to.
Same issue. You realize the door is probably unlocked. You can realize you can probably turn the knob if your hand can get there, but whatever field is keeping magic at bay is keeping you from reaching this door handle.
Oh, okay. Which statue is green again?
The green statue is the knight.
Knight, yeah.
Okay. Dora, could you do me a solid and could you copy paste into the side chat?
What I wrote down? Yep, sure.
Yes, please. I really
Yes,
appreciate it.
yes. Thank you.
And then we have 5 goblets that are.
Yep, you have the liquids of red, blue, green, yellow, and purple.
Okay.
And the thing seems to be cut off, right? Can I look
Yes.
around and see if the statues have anything of note upon them or anything?
They do not.
Interesting.
There's no notes upon them.
The note said
don't
all
know.
must drink from the green.
It says all must drink from the green liquid.
Okay. Can I roll a history to see if I recognize any of these figures? Maybe they're like ancient heroes of past.
Sure.
All right. I'll do a history roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Can't tell.
I'm also an I have an education. I have an education.
I have
would
a
also
degree.
think about-
You push Mary aside.
Yeah,
You rolled an 8.
Get out of the way!
Wow.
Hey, I'll have you know, mine was a +6, so it was an even worse roll than yours.
Out of
Retro.
curiosity, Karn's gonna look
Yeah.
at the individual statues. Do they like? I'm assuming they have faces, right?
They do not actually.
They're faceless.
They're faceless. In fact,
Okay.
Karn realizes quickly a discernible thing, and I'll just give this history to the two of you because you're dorks. This is the opposite of what they were trying to figure out. In fact, these 4 statues are as generic as they come. No faces, very generic armor, very generic staffs. Literally, if you said draw a mage, a child would draw like a depiction of this character, right? It's very generic. There's nothing to it.
So
I look
no-
over
so
at
no
Mickey as you
mouths.
say that and see what he's drawing currently.
Mickey is using crayons to draw a little forest, and all of you holding hands with him as he burns down a castle.
That is
Aw,
incredible.
Precious.
Your fiction is really coming together.
I'm really doing it.
Okay,
So-
Don't mind me. I'm doing work here.
So with no faces, I'm assuming no mouth.
Correct.
Okay. Is there anything on like the bases of the statues to imply like a way of like depositing, for example, let's say liquid into
receptacle.
it? Yeah, like a receptacle. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Freddie, could you do me a solid and
Sure.
could you please read off the description that you gave earlier of which statue is which color?
So you have the knight is green, the fighter is blue, the ranger is yellow, and the mage is red. In the middle room, there's a table of 5 cups, each with a different colored liquid: red, blue, green, yellow, and purple. The green, and then it says, yes, all must drink from the green liquid.
Thank you.
And
I
then
was
that-
tripped up because of Adora wrote down mage's bright red, and that was the only.
Oh, they all have bright in front of there, but it doesn't matter. The colors are red. Yeah. The bright doesn't matter.
Okay. The red doesn't matter.
No, the bright.
As
The
I-
bright doesn't
Oh,
matter.
the
I look
relevant.
at you, Mary. I'm like, for some reason, the last time we had a puzzle, it was math related. Do you think this is color theory related?
I don't know.
Author's note:
You're not an
PapaMutt does
artist.
not know color theory, so
I
it
was
would not
going
be
to
that.
say if the colorblind dog man somehow
Yeah,
made up color
let's calm
theory-
down. Let's
color
I
theory
admire.
puzzle, I was about to be like, wait.
What is the hexadecimal code for the color orange? Like, what are we doing? Stop. All right.
Oh God, we're
I
playing
mean,
game.
all
We're
the-
playing game changer now at this point.
It's a game change. If we can be real, all the other puzzles so far have been just very straightforward. Maybe this is also the same. We just
The note's
all
torn though.
4 of us drink from the green.
Actually, wait. So you said there was a purple,
Okay.
right?
There's a purple, yes.
Can I
A purple
lift?
drink.
So can I lift that and let a little bit pour out of the not drinking from it, but just let a little bit of the liquid pour out.
Sure. You pour out a little bit of the purple liquid, and it hits the ground, and that's it.
Okay. Is there
Does the cup refill?
I was gonna say,
No.
is there the same amount in the cup? No.
No,
Okay.
it is. You are now down to what you'd assume would be 3 drinks worth of purple.
Okay.
I mean, in theory, we could all drink from the green then, right? How much is in the green cup?
The green cup, compared to the rest of them, as you imagine, is actually half full. So you could probably get 2 drinks out of that for 2 people.
I have an idea.
Is it mixing the green?
We
or
mix
the
blue and yellow.
together?
We mix blue and yellow together.
I was actually
Yeah, I
thinking
was
the
gonna say
same
we could
thing.
mix blue and yellow together and see if it makes green.
Because it seems that the green has been used. We see no bodies or anything here. It's people have come through. What it seems like then, I guess, if they have that at all. Huh.
Okay.
Interesting. All right.
All right.
You know what?
Anybody have a cup, a mixer?
Well, I haven't sacrificed myself in a long time here. And you know what? I look over at Cardrook, giving him like an expression. I will take the first drink, just in case it's a poison. Just for you. I have a very strong constitution. Now, and I take 1 drink of the green.
Okay, you take 1 drink of the green. Cool.
As I do that, I now walk up at the door. Does anything change?
What are you trying to do at the door?
Am I able to interact with the door now?
Yes, your hand touches the door.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right.
drink the green, everybody.
Okay.
Okay. Mary Sue is gonna grab the blue and the yellow cups.
Okay.
How much is in each cup?
Full.
Is it full to the brim?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, now I need a cup of some sort. I think.
I will empty the purple cup.
Okay.
Sure.
I
Purple
doubt
cup
we
gets
really need
emptied.
that. All right. I pour half of the blue and half of the yellow into what was the purple cup.
You make the color green,
Okay.
and I would say you have 4 drinks of that green. We'll call it that green, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That should be enough for the rest of us then.
Sure. Okay.
You have 1 drink of green left, and then 4 drinks of that green left.
We'll hold on to the 1 sip of green in case we need it. But until then, all right, friends, let's all take a sip.
All right, I do so.
Jonestown energy. Okay, you take a sip of the you take a sip of that green. Okay, there's 3 that greens left.
Okay, I did take a sip.
I also took a sip.
Okay, there's 2 sips of that green left.
Okay. I'm scared to give it to Mickey. He's just a baby.
He's just drawing crayon on the ground.
Well, first, come over here. See, can you interact with the door, you two? Let's see if that actually worked.
I will head over
I'm
to
actually gonna go to the north door.
I will head to the door that Jamila's at.
Okay, and you're gonna touch the doors.
Yeah, just to see
Yes.
just to see what happens.
So,
Oh god.
for you 2.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you can touch it. It's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
So it was a color theory puzzle.
You bitch. You got color theory puzzle.
That's not color theory. You're a child knows how to mix blue and yellow.
And still
That's
you
still
were
under
hesitant.
color theory.
Not really.
Were you actually
Yeah.
convinced we would fail that?
No,
We haven't
I-
passed it yet.
I
You haven't
say
passed
this-
anything yet.
I was gonna say I say this as someone who went to art school, mixing colors is color theory.
All right. Well, you go.
I offer Varys a sip of the original green cup.
Oh, are you sure? What about Mickey?
course.
Shouldn't he have the original just in case?
I give Varys a look. like
Okay.
he's a red dragon.
Oh, oh, there's a lot.
Well,
Oh, hold on. There's a lot
I
there.
don't think I like
was
Hey!
I not being racist.
She drinks from. They both drink from the cups, and now everyone is drinking an iteration of green.
Okay, queen.
Now what?
All right, well, do you want to check that north door, Mary, really bad or something? Because the
I mean,
door was
I
pointing in this
imagine-
direction, not north.
It was pointing towards this door. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's taking us out. It's just telling us, that the next thing we need is in this room. I assume. I've never used your compass. So I don't know how it works.
It points
but-
very firmly in a direction, and if it wanted us to go up in that direction, as I point up, I would say it would have pointed in that general direction.
Karn will
Alright, I trust your compass.
also ask,
Can you hear anything from the other side of that door? Movement,
I put my ear up against the north facing door.
Roll
and see if I can hear
perception,
anything.
Mary Sue.
Okay, perception. It's a 13.
You barely hear chatter of the common tongue, but that's it.
Oh, so I can't really understand what they're saying either.
No, it's like muffled. It's a little far away.
All right, so there's definitely someone in there talking. I think it's more than one person.
And
I can't hear what
As
they're
you
saying.
do that, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to the other door while you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Roll.
sorry, I was
Go
just
ahead,
gonna
go, Karn, you first. You go first.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna go up to the door to see if I can hear it better.
All right, Karn, you roll for the north door. Jamila, you roll for the east door.
Mary Sue is definitely blushing because of the proximity.
Yeah, 100%.
15.
Okay.
10.
Jamila, you don't hear anything, and with the 15, you hear the same thing that Mary Sue did, which is just like very, very soft words.
But I can tell that it's common. It's just
It is multiple common parties. Yes, excuse me. Oh God. The wrong hole again! I'm the mimic!
do not die on my stream.
Stop.
I will get banned.
Do
I'm
not
good.
swallow my not girlfriend.
I won't, don't worry.
We spit in this household.
Dab. Talk to
Let's
it.
put
Put on that thing. All right, what's the plan?
There's definitely someone behind that door. Multiple people, I believe.
Do we want to go that way then? I don't know. What do you hear, Jamila? Do you hear anything on your side? Mary Sue's just
I heard
gonna back
nothing.
up a little bit.
I heard nothing on my door. Here, let me see if I hear anything, since we all seem to be having this little game right now for some reason.
Go ahead and roll.
13.
Same as
Probably
everybody
the
else.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're speaking in common, so that's something. They're probably human or something else, because if they were goblins or kobolds or anything else, they would not be speaking common.
That's not true. I spoke common when I met you guys, and we had a great time.
That's very true.
We had an adventure, and honestly, because of that, we're here now.
Yep,
And
you're
you know what?
very right.
And that's what the power of friendship.
You're right, Mickey.
Anyways, you want me to kill those guys, or what's up?
That's right.
I
he
look
has
at
one
I
fire
look
breath.
I look
That's a new
over at
day.
Varys. I look over at Varys and say, once again,
Yeah?
you were looking at me a little weird look when I was saying he's a red dragon, but you keep hearing what he's saying, right?
No, but he's a baby. He doesn't know any better. I'm gonna kill so many people when I see them. Next. He is a baby.
I don't
He's a-
like
he is
the
a-
voice that he chose.
Can I do a history check for history of like a really awful like random red dragon? Just actually.
I
Sure,
love
sure.
you're like, wait, let me see if I remember an instance of one species of this creature's race being bad, so that I can be like,
10 on my history check.
I'm trying to profile
right.
this child.
Wait, you know, be fucking
Genuinely.
funny. Okay, hold on. I have to go. I forgot their name. Hold on. I know a red. Well, okay.
There's a few.
wait.
Do you want, I know a bunch of.
I
the
know. I got
dragons.
one because this.
No,
seems,
I know
this
who
seems-
he's fucking choosing. I
This
already
seems
know it.
just like sort of profile enough, where it's like you remember the only name that comes to mind is like Red Dragon adjacent, which is Tiamat. So you get the dragon that's a little bit of Red Dragon in there.
You'll see. Regardless, I feel like unfortunately
Yeah?
my knowledge failed. Who's saying yeah? Wait, who's saying yeah?
No, I am the DM. They'd be like, oh, you'll see, like as if you're just like, well, I don't want to say Tiamat. That's really profiling now. That's really.
Yeah, I can't. It's like that's a little
really,
too far.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
little
need,
too far.
like I know red dragons have done bad things. They're not really.
We
in
don't
my,
want to
like,
drag the
research,
blue
but-
dragons into this. That'd be crazy.
Listen, man, I've done campaigns against blue dragons. Those fuckers suck.
What were you saying about? Sorry, I heard mention of a white dragon. That's me.
Nothing about you. Don't worry, sweetie.
I feel as though you said white dragon, and there's only one in the room, which is very bothersome considering I am the white dragon. But I mean, I believe what you said. You're not going to say anything mean about me. So I'm going this way. My head is on a proverbial swivel, though, so do not think that you can talk shit. Otherwise, I will. No, thank you.
Karn chuckles and scratches his head.
I face palm. And I run my fingers through my hair, which causes like flickers of ash to like.
Be
hit the
careful!
ground
You'll burn your
instead of-
fingers. You'll burn your fingers. Be careful. Okay.
I scratch more.
I told you, proverbial swivel. I'm always aware. Anyways.
Well, you can do whatever you want with that door. They don't know we're there yet, so I'm gonna stay back here next to this door that I feel like we're supposed to go through. but I'm not going to force your way because I know you're very interested. And for some reason, depending on what door we pick, I think will depend on how long the session goes. I don't know what session means, but I just feel it.
Well,
Karn's just going to like not open the door, but he's going to check to see if it's like unlocked.
It is.
It is unlocked.
Yep.
Listen, I like the idea of no stone unturned, but I realize that I'm a hypocrite by saying it, so...
Does somebody say the goo room?
No, I don't want to go in the goo room. My hair is already perfect as it is. No goo room, please.
Okay. Well, know that it's there if you want to go.
Alright, if we could cast a vote, I do say north, because... Do we even have a key for the east-facing
Yes,
door?
it's you can assume it's the same one that you use.
Also, has my magic ever been able to turn back on again, or is it still not working?
Still off!
Okay,
in
so something's
this room
causing an anti-magic field.
In this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe the
Fucking
north-facing
delicious.
room is not going to have, but maybe also it will.
And if they're a
So-
threat, then we'll...
Then, yeah, we kill him, I guess.
Well, he actually
we have fun conversation.
he looks to the two. Like,
With no magic, you will not be the most threatening.
As you say that, I pull out my crossbow and immediately take a pot shot at like a small target, which is specifically the door right next to you. I try to hit it like square in the wood.
Roll it.
I got you. I mean, hold on, I need to put it. And there we go.
We'll see your Indiana Jones shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. I got you. Well, I mean, actually, I could. I do have portent die. I could do this for style.
You
points.
could. You could do it for style points.
I'm not going to.
Don't die for style.
But that would be really cool if I did. 14.
Yeah, you hit the door, but you hit like a little bit down the door, so it's a little awkward. But you still hit the door.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty good. I realize now that that could be a pretty effective use of combat.
Yeah. I can do more than just spells. I also have this as I pull out my tiny net.
Oh, sweet, a net.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Thank you.
You can catch so many rabbits with that.
Yeah, technically it would even work on you, Mickey.
Oh, don't say that. No. No.
You want to find out, Mickey?
No, that's okay. I'm a little guy. I'll scream. I'll cry.
Karn looks at Mary Sue and says,
Perhaps you can peek through the door without revealing yourself.
Yeah,
See if it's worth the trouble.
I think I'm going to do that. I'm gonna roll stealth to just peek in the room and see if I can get a better view of who's in there.
Sure. Absolutely.
All right, baby.
I would have given you a portent die. I would have given you a portent
Well,
die. Unfortunately,
with,
I can't give it to you after it though.
You hear the door goes, "Arr!" But thankfully for you, it reveals this, which is why you didn't hear the voices that good.
well, there we go.
All right. Okay, friends, we have a little bit of ways to go. How do we
Before you
feel
go
about
in
moving?
there, go slowly. Every single fucking corridor has been trapped.
That's not true. I remember there's like one that was not.
All right. Yep. Can I check for traps, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Investigation.
What's he do? Do
perception.
an investigation, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
other
more of
one.
investigation, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be gently inspecting the walls and the floors, just to see if there's a nat 20, baby.
There's a pressure point in the middle of the floor that would activate a spike trap of the entire room.
All right, I do alert everybody else in the party. Okay, whatever we do, just don't step on the weighted plate that's in the center of the hallway.
Do you want me to come with you? I can
We.
lead the way. I am very dexterous.
Oh, I'm so nervous for you, Mickey. I'd rather you not.
I can stay right here as well and be a very patient angel.
Oh
Karn,
God, you are.
Karn will approach Mickey and say,
Perhaps it is best that you wait here.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right, team. Let's go through the hallway. Single file, but avoid the area that I told you to avoid.
I'll stay here with Mickey, I guess, because that's apparently the play for people who don't want to get murdered by spikes.
That's a great idea.
probably smart.
I would love it if you were not murdered by spikes.
Yeah, me too. That'd be great.
After what feels like 3 weeks of trying to get you out of this dungeon, it would be really awful if that was how.
Yeah,
it
that
went.
would suck. That would suck a lot.
It would be a really, really horrible end to something that was a
Okay.
large amount of investment of time on like several players' parts.
100%.
Okay, but also, you know, we're 2 for 2. Why not go 3 for 3 in KOs for this character?
What?
She's already gone down twice over the course
What's
of
one more
2 sessions.
time?
What's one more time?
fucking. It sounded like your fucking patron there was saying the "what's one more time."
Speaking of, I gotta get in touch with this guy soon. I really need to figure out what the fuck their plan is for me.
I still don't know what you're
But anyways,
talking about.
I-
Lead the way. I will watch behind
All right.
slowly.
Mary Sue will lead the way because he knows the way and he can get across safely because of his natural 20. So he's gonna lead the way and then
Sure.
visibly like point like. Don't
Yeah.
step here.
I'll let you guys. That's 20. You'll get through that trap pretty easily.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. You're at the door.
Follow suit.
Yep.
Alright,
You're at the
go in
door,
front.
please.
Yeah, you can go in front of me. And I'll take back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just say for this passageway, you guys won't be affected. Just don't worry about moving the character. You're fine.
Okay.
The natural 20, you know where to not step. All right.
Okay.
You're at the door. What do you want to do?
Put my ear to the door.
Okay. What do you roll perception?
Yep. I want to try to figure out what they're saying primarily, if I can hear them. That is
Okay.
a 20, non-natural.
With the 20, you hear, gotta get the fuck out of here. I know that already, but we don't know what the fuck to do. There's too many ins and outs. I don't know which way's the right way. Steven, you're being very aggro right now. Can we shut up? You shut up. We will figure this out. I don't, there's no way that you're hearing back and forth bickering.
Okay. It sounds like they need couples counseling.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Wait, but they might need help, and maybe they could help us.
How much
do you guys-
green do we have left?
I mean,
You have one sip of green left.
I think it's less about the green, and it's more about, letting these guys know that they can leave. They're clearly
They don't
lost
have the green.
here. Are we going to need the green if we walk back into that room?
No, they aren't going to be able to go through the door if there's the green.
There's not
I mean, they
enough.
were able. Well, yes, but they already got here, so it's fair to assume that they drank the green. They drank the green earlier. That was them.
How many good
Which
people
means-
have we met so far?
Hold on.
Looks back at the lady in the room literally behind you.
Besides her.
And the
Hang
Minotaur
on.
that dealt with the skeletons.
And him.
And the Wraith that gave us a ton of information about how to get out of here.
He can't leave.
Okay.
The kobolds.
The kobolds.
All right, the DM's talking now, my bad.
That was the kobolds who gave us an entire feast and medicine and bedding.
Mary Sue, the wheels in his head are turning, and he's just like, wait, if they were the ones who drank the green earlier, and they're talking about being trapped, maybe going this way is a trap.
Yeah, let's just
Maybe
not.
that's...
Let's
well,
go this way.
Mary Sue's conflicted because he wants to be a bad boy, but he remembered the conversation that he had earlier with Karn Rook about how he really needs to step up and make some smarter choices. So he turns to Karn Rook and he's like, I don't know, what should we do?
I have an idea, but we must check the other door first.
Okay, all right. I'm
Good
fine with
idea.
that.
Let's check the other door. As I say that, I walk back over with the key
Okay.
in hand to
Yep,
go.
yep.
Gently walking past all the pressure
Yeah,
plates.
you guys are fine. You guys are fine. For that room for the future, if you guys walk through it, it will not. This is the natural 20. You will not be affected by the push plate. You're fine.
Okay.
If I were to direct other people to walk through, would they? also
They
not?
could be affected by it, depending on what your intention is.
Okay, heard.
Okay, so what do you want to do at the door?
I'm going to put the key in it that I've
All right,
taken.
it turns as the other ones have. Yeah.
Yep, and I open the door.
To the shock of nobody who's been in this dungeon for more than 4 weeks, like us, you have another one of these scenarios.
I start looking at the door at the passageway for another fucking door.
Roll perception.
Where am I
I
fucking
feel like
guy?
that's the way out, right?
Possibly.
Hold on a second. I'm checking something real fast. Yeah, I'm gonna use my portent die to roll a 15.
You see nothing in this room.
Okay. I don't see any traps in here, but
May I also roll a perception, please?
Sure. By all means.
See if I can get higher than a 15. Oh, I got an 18.
You also see nothing. There's
All
no
right,
traps to be
guys.
seen.
This hallway is clear, he says, with a little too much confidence.
oh, go ahead.
All right, Mary Sue's gonna walk forward.
Sure.
He's
I
a little
watch.
confident.
Karn
Yep,
actually
still walking.
approaches Jamila and asks for the key.
I hand him the key.
All right, you walk in the hallway, and as you do, the door begins to open by itself.
Oh. Hey, the door's opening.
Revealing to you a completely blank room with the door opening ahead.
I follow after?
The door leading ahead is a white void, and you can hear something from it, but you're not close enough to actually hear what's coming from the white void.
I think this is it.
Can we get the others to join us? I think that this is going to be it.
Mickey Varys, come with.
Yeah, we here.
Can I put my ear to the void, see if
Yes.
I can hear anything out of it?
You sure can. Go ahead and roll
Does
perception.
the void talk back to me?
No, the void. So to describe the void, picture like a door with nice.
It's just a good pain.
It is a good pain.
It's a good pain.
You can't really make out what they're saying or what's happening.
All right.
So picture you know how you like open a door and at least like pure black nothingness. Replace the black with a pure white. Like it's just like you could tell this is going to lead you somewhere. This is the way out. It is one of the ways out, at least, and you cannot see on the other side. It's like a blinding white.
What do I hear?
Well, if you want to roll more than natural 1, what'd you get?
A 19. A 19.
The 19.
The opposite of natural 1 is something.
You hear. So it's not gonna be perfect, obviously, because you're hearing through this void. But you hear the murmurs of laughter, of light applause. You hear glasses clinking together, as well as the shuffle of something, which is probably people of some sort, boots on marble floors and all that.
Sounds actually rather nice in there. Gotta be honest, I hear partying. Well, like, real partying and not weird whatever the fuck happened earlier.
What? That was a really lovely soiree. I don't know what you mean.
I mean, I never saw it. I only heard your description about it, but it sounded really lame.
They were good company. They were actually engaging and wanted to hear my stories. But whatever.
I have an idea, though, before we go through this portal. Let's all hold hands.
Before he does that, did the door behind us close, the red door?
No, wide open.
It stays open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just leave it open.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, hold on. 2 things. First of all, that seemed a little too easy, guys. That's the first part. The second part is, if there are people talking on the other side, they're gonna see a dragon and they're gonna lose their minds. We should find a way to, put Mickey under disguise.
Card asks if any of you have a cloak.
I have minor. I don't think minor illusion would allow me to do like stationary, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I have an idea, but it's not a very good one.
Good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I could use my Mirror of Mirage and see if I have a 1 in 4 chance of rolling it, and I could potentially cast Disguise spell on myself. Maybe I could just turn myself into like a huge dragonborn, so I could carry Mickey and be like, "This is my child. Don't think about it." Is my thought process.
At that point, we might as well just be why don't we just use the lizard man? People probably don't know what a dragonborn or a lizard man look different anyway.
What is with you in the racism?
Yeah, that's great. Hey, excuse me, I want to say that's crazy. Yeah, that's actually kind of insane to say out loud. You gotta
probably check your privilege, Jamila.
Yeah, you gotta lock in kind of your whole energy because it's wild.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's crazy actually.
You know what? You're right.
Greg. Are we caring about Greg leaving at all?
No.
I know we were
Why would we? Do you want to hear him again? Do you want to hear him again?
I mean, no, but I also want to make sure he's safe,
You said you have minor illusion, yes?
Yes, I do.
Would it be possible to hide his wings? Just the wings.
Can minor illusion be used to make an object that is technically nothing? Is the question. Because usually I think of minor illusion. It's just a cantrip at the end of the day. I'm not casting a level spell. So
No, I
don't
know.
wanna, use it too overpoweredly.
You could replace the wings with something. I'd like to hear. I'm willing to play this space if you want to expound on that.
Karn inexplicably, even though he himself doesn't understand how he knows this.
Drakes are creatures that resemble dragons, but are not considered true dragons. Not uncommon for those to have them as guardians or pets.
I am a fearful red dragon. I am not a pet. I am ready to kill. I will kill. Don't worry for you, my Conrook. I will kill everybody. Do not worry.
But remember, we said it would be best.
Right.
if you-
I should not kill everybody immediately. No.
Yes. So would it be possible to, by simply hiding the wings, he would simply look like a less of a threat?
I could also just, like, I don't know, put an illusion of a collar on him so he looks like a pet.
At that point, we could actually physically put a collar on, but that's not the point. People aren't going to see a collar.
How many collars do you have on you, Mary?
Mary does not answer that question.
The point of what Karn is saying. The point of what Karn is saying is that a drake would be looked at much less negatively than a full pure dragon.
That's true. Oh, I can try. I can't make it invisible. If I could make things invisible, I would cast invisibility.
Mickey, can you furl your wings and keep
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I can. He just kind of like he brings them closer to himself, so they're a little more adjacent. I can go ahead and get them pretty close to myself. Yes.
Is it possible
I have an idea.
to make it look like part of him, or?
I mean, you could also just like put a backpack on me, and it looks like I am carrying luggage, and you won't see the wings as good because there's a little backpack on me.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
Yeah, or barding or something. Like, there's anything.
I'll be a widow pack mule, and then I'm gonna kill all the humans later.
I'll put the bag of hoarding on his back.
Oh, that fits very snugly. The bag of hoarding is not as big as you think it is, but it's like
not big enough.
It's like a sack.
Oh, okay.
Like a gold sack. Yeah.
Then, since I'm holding, let's see what I got. I mean, I do have like an item pouch. I could just like hand him like literally like my backpack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here, and then I'll cast a spell I'll cast Minor Illusion on his wings to look like suspiciously like tarps and like a tarp.
Like tents that are rolled up and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And now he looks like a proper pack mule drake.
Pack drake.
I am ready to be disguised so I can eat the people. Wait,
Yes. You also cannot talk at all, Mickey.
Oh, is that a rule? I am quite the talker. You know that.
Just
I'm pretty
until
sure drakes
we...
cannot talk.
No, they cannot. Just until we figure out what exactly is beyond that door.
Let's be more literal here. When we say the word banana, you can speak again because it will be safe.
And I will. And when I hear the word banana, I will speak again.
No. It has to be from one of the three of us.
Okay, but not. And most of Varys. What about banana from
Varys
her
as well? Varys is also allowed.
Okay. Banana from you guys, and I can speak again. Otherwise, I will be lips sealed. Even though I don't have lips, I have a little dragon mouth.
Yep. And when you get it done, I'll have a special reward for you.
I hope it's a human to eat. Eat whole. I want to eat a human whole.
You'll have to wait and see.
I'm so excited. Yes. And this
It's so
is the
crazy.
door.
There's only one human in this party too, isn't it, Varys?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's weird. That's
Mary
weird.
Sue starts sweating profusely. Like, yeah. Anyways.
Vicky blinks one eye at a time. Delicious.
Delicious.
So we're not gonna go to the goo room. Is that what I believe to be the case?
We are not going to the goo room.
I understand.
Have you ever been to the goo room?
I simply like the idea of goo.
Oh, we can make you goo later.
I guess that's not the same.
What an insane thing to say!
We find out that he's really into like those ASMR goo videos.
I go to sleep sometimes listening to the goo room, and it makes like sloshing noises, and I think to myself, that's a nice little treat.
Okay, so we're about to go through the store. Hey, what about those guys that were
I don't care.
up there earlier?
Karn will speak up
I
and say,
genuinely don't care.
Karn will speak up and say,
The door is open. If they drank from... I'm pretty sure they did not get out because they did not have the key. But the door's open now.
Should we leave them the keys out and about?
No.
Or we take... Okay.
Wait, are we actually keeping all the keys for this labyrinth?
Yes.
So anybody who ever enters again just won't be able to leave?
Yes.
that is kind of fucked.
All right.
Fuck you, got mine.
All right, well, that's crazy. Anyways, are we ready to go on an adventure?
All right, let's go.
Actually, wait, which is the key to the goo room?
That'd be the green one.
Yeah, the geek.
I'm gonna let's throw them a bone at least, and I'm gonna yeet the goo key down the hallway.
Okay, it slides into the puzzle room. The goo.
There you go. So someone will get to enjoy and then as that happens, I then close the red door.
That's crazy.
Why are you such an asshole?
That's crazy.
Gave him a key. Have fun in the goo room. Because I don't know if these people are bad or gonna try and kill us from behind. Also, I'm not good aligned. I actually am genuinely paranoid of them.
Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all, I'm wondering if this person is mentally unhinged. But whatever, we'll figure it out later. Okay, I'm being quiet now. I'm being quiet now.
I'm like out of character. I also am just loving that you've just been like, hey, we shouldn't trust Mickey because he's a red dragon. Meanwhile, I'm a literal sociopath.
Yeah, true.
I'm surrounded by fucking terrifying individuals.
I'm worse. I have a master's.
Oh, sorry.
College
Psychopath.
I went to college and I went back for more. That's my character flaw. I went for secondary education.
Are you all ready to go into the void then?
I guess so.
Yep. Let's go.
All right. The party enters the void. You exit. You go through the.
Oh, we're all holding hands, by the way, right?
Yeah, of course, sure.
Okay, just want to make sure.
You go through this blindingly light void, and you continue to walk what you assume is forward. You really can't tell, as there is no back, there is no left, right, center. It is just the void. And as you walk through this strange labyrinth, the noises that you're walking towards get louder and louder, more predominant. And as you find yourselves coming out of this void, seemingly almost like your vision's being regained to you, you exit into a room, lights blinding, sort of incapacitate you temporarily. And then your vision kind of adjusts, and you find yourselves to be smack dab in the middle of what appears to be a royal court. All of you are looking at what appears to be a flabbergasted man with a crown, surrounded by imperial guards looking down at you. Then every guard from every direction points their lances to you, shouting, "Hold to the name of his majesty! Who are you? How did you get here? What is going on?" And it seems that you have found out where you needed to go, which was the city of Serator.
Hey, we made it.
And that will do us for today.
Oh, this is awkward.
I mean, I'm
I get time to think about it though.
Yeah. Then
you know what? Honestly,
if
we had random people we didn't trust in front of the king, that could have only gone worse for us potentially. Unless those were just mysteriously like some guys that he really cares about. That would have been really awkward if he
I'm
was.
looking
But they don't know about
specifically
us.
for my 3 siblings. They disappeared years ago.
My 3
It's
princes,
fine.
the lot next to the line.
It's okay. It's okay. They got the goo room. They'll be fine.
They'll find their way out. Man, I wonder what that puzzle could have been, but we'll never know.
What, the guru?
The goo puzzle?
Oh no, the guys who were lost.
Oh, you'll never know.
Yeah,
Shame.
we'll never know. Oh well.
Sometimes you don't need to know everything.
So,
Okay, but Baldur's Gate has fucked me. All right, I want to open every door.
Can I talk? Can I talk about this real quick? Can I talk? Because like
Sure.
even in like my own games that I run, I like so many people have been traumatized by Baldur's Gate. I love Baldur's Gate. I've had so many players now that are like, I need to check every room because if I don't, and they always blame Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair. You want to check every room for that sweet loot.
Or
That
not miss
would-
something that's really critical for the story that then causes you to have a way worse ending.
In my sessions, all you ever miss out on is loot. So what's interesting about this is, technically speaking, this is the worst of the 3 doors you could have gone through.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Yep. One would have. I'll just go ahead and spoil this for you guys. Little post-game interview. One would have led you directly to the road where you left off on your travels to Serator. And one would have transported you to a mysterious bar in the middle of nowhere with a very southern-speaking bony gentleman.
Mr. Bones!
But so Mr. Bones was the place that is safe, and the road is the place where you wanted to go. This is the unknown. And technically, it's also the place that you wanted to go, but a little more extreme.
Yeah.
So which is why the compass prioritized the unknown.
Yeah.
May I ask where? So I assume the goo room had a door in it, right?
The goo room would have led you to the road, and the room to the north with the voices The room beyond that would have led you to Mr. Bones' inn.
Where was
I
that door, by the
fucking
way,
hate it.
on the map? Like, where was it? On the
Oh,
map?
I'll show you real quick.
it? I would
I'll unmask the doors real quick, okay? But you're not gonna see all the rooms because that's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be
fine.
a little
We were
treat.
so close to Mr.
So
Bones.
this would have been Mr. Bones at the top.
Oh, okay. Oh, it would have been through that path. Okay, I see.
Yep. And then this path would have led you through this door would have led you to the road.
To the road. Okay.
There were 2 rooms you did not check out.
So
Cool,
yeah,
I wanna
we,
kill myself.
I don't, because I'm going to be honest, from a roleplay perspective, our characters really wanted to get the fuck out of there. So
Fair.
it felt
Yeah,
weird.
no, it makes sense
Being loot
character-wise.
goblins made very little sense to us.
It
to
was
keep
less
being
about
loot
that. It was
goblins.
more. I'm missing Mr. Bones. He's the coolest character so far. He also negged me so hard.
Jesus.
So
you
obsessed with him.
can't keep making this about unrequited love interests.
It's not unrequited love. It's very specifically he likes surrounding himself with people that aren't blinded by his beauty.
Sorry. Let me correct myself. This isn't about your masochism.
Yeah, it is.
So I do have an announcement. Due to IRL obligations, I have a trip coming up here soon, and we're not going to be able to do D&D for the next 2 weeks. The next session will be July the 8th.
Okay.
But we will kind of gauge from there, where our heroes, our intrepid heroes, find themselves in the middle of a royal court, surrounded by royal guards in front of what they appear to be the King of Cerator, and that is where they find themselves at level 3.
Yay!
So, you know, not bad, not terrible. In the meantime, if you have not caught up with the recent episodes and you want to, they're all on the PapaMutt YouTube channel, all edited by my editor Seth. While all of them live, Red mixes VODs. If you want to watch the edited versions, they are on the PapaMutt YouTube channel. This episode will go up on Saturday, I believe, or Sunday. And thank you all for joining me. Let's see what happens next week when you guys probably get murdered.
Yeah. Also, Chad, like, just so
Yay.
that you know, like, even though like Tabletop Tubers isn't gonna be happening the next 2 weeks, like, there will still be streams. Like, we'll still be doing stuff.
Yes, I will still be doing streams. Red, Mari, Dora. It's just no D&D for the next 2 weeks. Just so I have IRL trips I gotta make.